Hello everyone, and welcome to the first official series on my channel. At the request of friends and family, I've decided to break down the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'll be covering the movies as well as the TV shows, the Netflix exclusive series, and of course, the famous post-credit scenes, starting with 2008's Iron Man, directed by Jon Favreau, starring Robert Downey Jr., Jeff Bridges, Terrence Howard, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Iron Man kicks off the MCU with the origin story of Tony Stark. A self-described genius billionaire playboy philanthropist, Tony Stark inherits his fortune Batman style with the unfortunate death of his parents due to a car crash. Or so we are led to believe. Stark Industries is a weapons manufacturing company, and man oh man can Tony Stark deliver. When a demonstration for the US military in the Middle East goes south, Tony Stark finds himself taken captive not only by a terrorist group, but also by shards of shrapnel trying to claw their way into his heart. The terrorist group wants Tony Stark to reconstruct the Jericho missile, Stark's latest development in weapons technology, in order to use against America. Stark, with one of his fellow captors, instead uses the materials they are given to build a crude yet efficient suit of armor, which is powered by an arc reactor, which also prevents the shrapnel in Tony Stark's chest from reaching his heart and killing him. Stark uses his clunky suit to free himself, where he is eventually rescued by his friend Lieutenant James Rhodes. Seeing what his weapons are capable of in the wrong hands, Stark announces that his company will no longer manufacture weapons, which displeases Stark Industries manager and old-time family friend Obadiah Stone. Stark ignores Obadiah's warning and gets to work on building a new and improved version of his Iron Man suit, spending time with his personal assistant Pepper Potts in the process. Later on, Stark discovers that Obadiah has been secretly supplying weapons coincidentally to the same group that held him captive, and is looking for the wreckage of the Iron Man suit that Tony used to escape. And to top things off, Obadiah is trying to replace Tony Stark as the head of CEO, because you gotta be hungry in the business world and you gotta put yourself out there. Obadiah ambushes Tony Stark, stealing his arc reactor, which he will then use to power the wreckage from the original Iron Man suit. Meanwhile, Pepper Potts has met Phil Coulson, a representative of a mysterious organization called S.H.I.E.L.D., who has a very, very deep interest in Tony Stark's and his Iron Man suits. As Pepper and Agent Coulson attempt to apprehend Obadiah, Tony Stark, who is now using the original arc reactor, fights with Obadiah, both each in their respective Iron Man suits, and Tony just barely overcomes Obadiah's force and decides to announce to the world that he is Iron Man. Now, post-credits scene. Tony Stark's return from the press conference when he has just revealed to the world that he is now a superhero. He is met by S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury, who wants to discuss the Avengers Initiative, thus starting off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video. Please feel free to subscribe and please leave a thumbs down. Please do leave feedback in the comments. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Depart the realm of the living! Time to make some noise. Vanquished from this plane. Eat hellfire, demon! Weird describes much of what Richtofen does.